Hello and welcome everyone, this is Type B3 and I'm ready to cancel the apocalypse once more with a figure review of the Robot Spirit's Gipsy Avenger, the hero Jaeger from the film Pacific Rim Uprising. Upon opening, the figure is laid out in a clamshell-styled packaging with all its contents on display. Before getting started, there is some minor assembly that involves pegging in the backpack armor. Now that it's all set up, I can safely say that this is a good-looking toy at first blush. Bandai have definitely nailed the sculpting and proportions here. I especially love the superheroic silhouette that the figure casts. As far as I can tell, every major detail is present and accounted for, either by the use of layered materials or etched-in lining. The etchings themselves could have been more defined, still, this isn't anything that a touch of panel line work can't fix. There isn't too much diversity in the types of materials used. You get a lovely translucent orange chest, but otherwise the entirety of the toy is comprised of a single type of plastic. Paint apps aren't fantastic, yet they do their bit in adding color variation. There's nothing wrong with the red stripes or white decals, I just wish they were bolder. The same could be said of the metallic yellow visor, and I wish the gunmetal highlights weren't solely restricted to the chest either. Of course, these are minor complaints, as Gipsy Avenger's largest eyesore is the bland blue basic sea of plastic that just engulfs the figure from head to toe. It looks and somewhat feels cheap. Make no mistake, this is a toy that is screaming for a weathered finish to elevate its visuals. Gipsy Avenger stands at 6.5 inches tall. For comparisons, here it is with the Robot Tamashii Zeta Gundam, Power of the Prime's Optimus Prime, and Figma Tracer. Accessories start with an alternate pair of open palms. These get switched in via a ball socket connection and are specifically used for setting up the signature Gipsy pose. As far as weapons go, there's a cannon and a sword attached to right and left forearms. Unsurprisingly, these require entire forearm swaps to be utilized. There's no gimmicks to be found here, but they're detailed well enough, and as far as weapons go, they serve their purpose without issue. Articulation starts with a hinged ball socket neck and a torso ball joint. Arms are connected by swiveling double-ended ball sockets with independent shoulder armor. There's a bicep cut, double jointed elbows, rotating wrist guards, and ball socket wrists. The pelvis can swing laterally. There's a ball socket at the hip and inner thigh, double jointed knees, and double ball socket ankles. Gipsy Avenger is super articulated with good joint tolerances. More range in the torso, waist, and toes would have made it perfect. Bandai Tamashii Nations have always been the market leader in terms of premium Japanese collectible toys. However, with the Pacific Rim Uprising figures, they seem to have focused more on toy and less on premium collectible, and nowhere is this more clear than with the price point. The Robot Spirit's Gipsy Avenger retails for $20, and for that, you get a fantastic action figure. It is a joy to play with. It poses smoothly, feels large and sturdy in hand, and accessory integration isn't a hassle. Yes, I've made it abundantly clear that this isn't the prettiest figure in the world, but it's still better than anything else available at this price point. And that's just it. Nowadays, $20 doesn't get you a whole lot on toy shelves, especially in the 6-inch figure scene. What Bandai have done is stripped out all the extras and presented us with what they consider is the most complete and fun action figure experience. This is a toy I can recommend to anyone, because really, it is that good. But that's all from me. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next review. Okay, but really, we need to talk about this box. Like, what is going on here, Bandai? I know it says Robot Tamashii, but like, this is Robot Spirits. This is it, the white box, iconic red stripe. What is this? This looks so cheap. And what's with this little peg hole cutout? Oh, this really irritates me as a huge box collector. The disruption and uniformity of the Robot Spirits box art is killing me. Ah.